I'm Alex Cosgrove with your digital news brief. The U.S. military proposed several options on combating the Islamic State militants on Monday. One possibility raised by General Martin Dempsey, chairman of the U.S. military's Joint Chiefs of Staff, was the use of ground forces. However, the White House emphasized that there would be no deployment of U.S. troops in a combat role. The U.S. has instead issued airstrikes to push back enemy forces. The United States are putting troops on the ground in Africa, however, to help fight the Ebola epidemic. Officials say the deployment of 3,000 military personnel is part of a plan to control the outbreak at its source, which includes the construction of treatment centers and the training of thousands of healthcare workers. China and Cuba are also reported to be joining the U.S. in sending medical staff and supplies. The Minnesota Vikings have reactivated Adrian Peterson on Monday and is expected to play this Sunday versus the Saints. The 2012 NFL MVP was deactivated last Friday following his indictment on charges of child abuse. Peterson had allegedly beat his 4-year-old son with a tree branch as a form of discipline. He is just one of many high-profile players in the NFL to be involved in a domestic violence case this past week. Philadelphia Phillies pitcher Jonathan Papelbon was fined and suspended 7 games by Major League Baseball. The 5-time All-Star made an obscene gesture towards the home crowd at Citizen Bank Park after surrendering a 4-1 lead to the Miami Marlins. Papelbon was denied the act was intentional, however has decided to serve his suspension immediately without appeal. The veteran closer will be eligible to return to the Philly bullpen September 23rd at Miami. And that's going to do it for this news update.